Okay, hi Janine, how you doing? This is the first of a couple of videos for you. This one is the body conditioning for your legs. I'm in my work gym and kindly my colleague Shane is very kindly filming me. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to go through 6 exercises that are going to be divided up to make a 300 rep workout, but I'll go through this a little bit more when I see you later on today. Okay, first exercise I'm going to demonstrate is a bodyweight squat. We'll be doing them loads, really good exercise, and all it effectively is, you've probably done them a million times before, hands are going to be here, and all you're doing is lowering yourself down and coming up. Okay, I'll give it a side on one. Okay, now notice how I'm keeping my back straight, and I'm pushing my bum back and I'm snapping my hip forwards. And I don't do videos with tight shorts, but if I was wearing tight shorts, all I do is as I'm pushing this back, I'm snapping the hips forward like so, as if I'm deadlifting or something like that, just to create a little bit of snap in the glute, keep your back nice and straight. That's the first one. The second one we've got is a split squat. Really good. Okay, all you're doing is you're stepping your 1 foot forward, doesn't matter which one, and all you're doing is you're dropping your knee down towards the floor. Now your hands can go anywhere they really like. You can go here, behind the head, wherever you really like. It's very similar to a lunge, okay, which I'll do in a second. But you do so many on one leg, then all you do is you step back, opposite one goes forward, and literally again, straight down, knee a couple of inches off the floor. Next one we've got is a lunge, and again, very similar to a split squat. You're stepping it out and back. Hands can go on the hips, or if you're really dangerous, behind the head, or if you want to start bringing in a little bit of abdominis rectus here, you just wave up like that, okay? I'm sure we've done these a million times, but we always have to make sure our hip flexors are stretched just at the start of that kind of exercise. The next one, my little glamorous list, is calf raises. Now for these, generally you want to have a slightly raised area. Sorry, one of these treadmills is perfect, so if I jump on a side here, I don't know if you're able to see that, but I've got my heels dangled over the side, and all I'm doing is I'm raising up and down. Now you can do this literally anywhere, the side of a curb, but that's what effectively a calf raise is. Feet and shoulders width apart, back's nice and straight, up and down. After so many, you're going to start feeling it in the back of your calves just here. The next one is jump squats, exactly the same as a squat. However, your feet have got to come off the ground in between each one. So all you're going to do, you can have your hands here, behind the head, wherever you want them. Down, jump, jump. Now you haven't got to go massively high. You could go as long as you're getting deep with the squat. The more deep you go, the better your bum's going to look in those hot pants. Okay, but the more muscle and fat you're going to burn off here. The last one is a box jump, and you can use anything for this. I'm just going to use a bench just here. All you're doing is leaning down, like so, have a little jump, spring, and bring it up like so. Now, the higher your knees come up for this, the more pull you're going to get on your hamstrings here. So it's a bit of a hamstring one really. You can replace it with things like tuck jumps, which you've got more pull in your hamstring, but to be honest, if you have a target area, it's going to get you up there a little bit better. It's just going to get your quads into play and also your calves as you're pushing off. Now the second half of the video is effectively the same exercise, but we're using weighted pieces of equipment. So Shane, if you could kindly come over here. What we'll do first is the squat. And I know that at your work gym you've got one of these, Smith machine with the bar. And the good thing about these machines is the fact that you can play the bar any way you like on the machine. So for instance, the first one was the squat. All you're doing, no weight whatsoever, literally just the bar. Exactly the same on your shoulders, but you're going down and you're coming up. Now, make sure when you're doing this, you're snapping hip. And if Shane, would you mind going side on for me, if you wouldn't mind, mate? And all I'm doing is I'm going down and up. I'm keeping my back straight. I'm snapping my hips when I come forward. I haven't overloaded myself on weight, like so. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. The next one was the split squat. Great exercise again. Step 1 foot out. All you're going to do is drop your knee down towards the floor and come back up. Now your rear foot, you're on the ball of your feet and you're on your sort of tiptoes a little bit. Fantastic exercise. Do so many and then you just step the other one forward. Like so. The next one was a lunge. Now this is a little bit more challenging, so you might need to use a little gym bar, the kind of light ones that you use. And all you're doing is stepping it back and stepping it back. Exactly the same motion. Now the difference between the lunge and the split squat is basically you're bringing in your core stabilisers. all across here. So they're a little bit more challenging when you start with, but actually once you get going, you're cool. The next two were all calf raises, but I'll do that one in a second. Your jump squats, anything you like, but a couple of weights. 2 kilograms there, okay? All you're doing is literally going down, jump, 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 jump. Keep them here. Try not to have them here, or out to the floor, or anywhere that could cause you any type of injury. Okay? The final one is the calf raise, and we'll use the bar again. And the best thing to do, most gyms have these steps that you can use. The Reebok one's the most popular. Now you're going to have to get used to the balance a little bit, and I'll do this from behind. And all you want to do is put the bar on you like so, step onto it and find your balance so that your feet aren't too far off the back, and you're literally just down, up, down, up, down, up, like so. Now we're going to miss out the box jumps with any type of weights, only because, to be honest, it can be a little bit tricky and a little bit unsafe, and I don't want you jumping up and down with things, going all over the place, particularly when you're fatigued, with weights in your hand, because it can cause injury. Apart from that, I hope that makes sense. I'll explain a little bit more about it later tonight and how many reps you've got to do each one, but it's all good. Cheers.